It is once again time. The second episode of The Otharsho with the other guy. You know, I haven't done this in like a year, but it just seems like since there's a plethora of things to talk about, and I don't really watch Raw anymore, so I can't really do a review. I barely watch the pay-per-view, so I can't do a review of that either. I figured I can kind of like sandwich the stuff here, along with a few other projects that we're going to be working on. For starters, before I start into the wrestling thing, I just want to say that you might have noticed we've had a bit of an absence as of late. That's because our good friend Lauren Midland decided to return and claim copyright. That's kind of why we've been absent over the past like couple of weeks or so. That strike should be going away sometime in the next couple of weeks, so Godspeed. Another thing that we're going to be starting are movie reviews, and what's going to happen with those is I'm going to be reviewing them live in person, like you're going to be seeing my face talking about the movie. Some stuff to look forward to over the next couple of months because obviously wrestling is dying, so we're kind of trying to build side projects here. If you want me to watch movies, as a matter of fact, if there's movies that you want me to check out that I probably haven't seen before, you can go ahead and leave them in the comment section below, and I will try to get to watching them and reviewing them. But please don't give me shitty movies to watch. Like, if you give me a shitty movie and then you recommend another movie, I'm probably not going to listen to your second movie. My. Who could have possibly foreseen this disaster going on with Monday Night Raw right now? Not just Raw, the WWE in general. Now, you might have noticed that my last couple of videos have been totally anti-IWC. And you can bet your fucking ass that I meant every single word of what I said. I don't even think it's been like a month. It's been like a month and a half maybe, actually, since the first anti-smart video I made was uploaded. And now we have Enzo Amore injured, Emma injured. AJ Styles gets pushed to the main event in the WWE, and he doesn't even last a month before he gets hurt. What did I say in that video? I said that your guys do not last as long as the WWE guys. Roman Reigns has been a featured, prominent member of the WWE roster in the main event for a good portion of about 3.5 years. Okay, he's been injured once. John Cena has been injured 3 times in 11 years. It's also the ratings that are plummeting. And no. Do not give me this bullshit that this is all Roman Reigns' fault. They're pushing the wrong guy. It's because the title's on the wrong guy. Because when the ratings were plummeting with Seth Rollins as champion, you guys were all blaming the booking. You were blaming everything else except for Seth Rollins. And you know what's different about this? Is that Seth Rollins was actually booked like a main eventer. Roman Reigns, for Christ's sake, the last episode of Monday Night Raw, the divas closed, the women closed the show. Roman Reigns did not close the show. If anything, the hardest guys getting pushed is your precious fucking Bullet Club, which is nothing but a bunch of fat, disgusting, steroid-abusing Basham brothers. You know, I feel like I'm cursing the Basham brothers by comparing these characterless jobbers to the Basham brothers. Seriously, like it's ridiculous how much the internet loves the fucking club, even though there's nothing special about them. Luke Gallows was garbage when he left in 2010, and he's garbage now. And nobody knows who the fuck the other guy is. But let me put this in these terms for you. Ever since your superstars have been getting pushed, have been getting the spotlight on Monday Night Raw, I'm going to read off your Raw ratings, and I'm going to let you be the judge, and you decide on what the fuck is wrong with the show. Is it the champion that's being booked by like a mid-card champion? Or is it all these boring, characterless people that make everyone not give a shit about the show? Okay, in order, the Raw ratings have been 2.5, 2.32, 2.2, 2.1, and 2.1. We are dangerously close to reaching all-time low. Not even just since they moved to 3 hours. We're talking all-time lows. Like, we're reaching TNA numbers. We're getting close to there. That's where we're headed right now because of this smart movement that the WWE has decided to do. Like, you guys have to understand, the ratings never even got this bad during football season. And if it's this bad now, just imagine how bad it's going to be when football season starts. And you can make the argument that it's the basketball playoffs and this, but the basketball playoffs don't get as much viewers as football. But you know, what was I thinking when I said that this would happen like a month and a half ago, you know? I'm just a stupid idiot that doesn't know what he's saying. So you know what, as a way to kind of like, I don't know, I guess you could call this rubbing it in. You've seen MTO do it with MTO Vision. You've seen a lot of other channels probably do this. I saw a few comments that I thought would be perfect to respond to on the other show. Okay, this is from one of our loyal subscribers. He's been with us for quite some time. Moro Supremo says, I love this channel and I'm not gonna lie. That was funny. But like is how bad smarks are praising their guys, you are going like the other side, hating on every guy because of the smarks, and that's not good. This channel doesn't need to go all out like the smarks hating on guys because fuck smarks. Because this channel and you guys are better than that. Second of all, I think what you're misinterpreting is that I hate every single internet guy, which is not true. Like, I do like some guys that the internet likes. I like Enzo and Cass. I think Kevin Owens is okay. The only time you'll ever see me talking shit about him is just making fun of how fat he is. But that's just fun that I poke at superstars. Like, I used to poke at fun at Big E for having big titties. But it's more of a point where I'm trying to prove to the internet. You give them a half-decent guy like Dean Ambrose, and they'll think that he's the greatest thing on earth. And it's kind of like humbling them in a sense. I don't necessarily hate. It's more of a reflection on what the internet thinks of them, more so than the superstars themselves. So now it's one of our good friends, WWE and TNA talk, brother. Now you're being fake and making fun of smart fans now, so what's up with that? And this was on that Payback preview video I had, which if anybody watched it, anybody with half a fucking brain watched it, knew that I was being sarcastic the whole fucking time. This guy's really funny because he's always complaining on MTO and I's videos, saying, why do we keep watching? Yet he constantly comments on our videos, even though he hates what we say in every single video. So tell me something, buddy. If you think I should stop watching the WWE because I hate what I see, why is it that you keep watching our videos and commenting on our videos if you hate what you see? Godspeed, my friend. Godspeed. Alright, this next comment was from Riley Carroll. It's cute that you think NXT stars are the same as indie stars. Well, goddamn. I thought the whole purpose of NXT was to take homegrown talent and give them a chance at the spotlight. Let's look at the NXT roster. Let me just look at the main event scene. Actually, no, let's look at the people they've signed over the past, 2 years, shall we? Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, fucking Hideo Itami, Austin Aries, Eric Young, Asuka. These are all people that are indie guys, and these are the only people, literally, I can't name you 5 homegrown WWE superstars that they're pushing right now on NXT. The only one I can think of at the top of my head is Bayley. And then he follows up saying, holy shit, you are wrong on so many things. You know legit nothing. And then he corrects himself by saying legit no. I think this is where we can stop the argument here because, yeah, obviously I've been wrong, right? Because the numbers and the statistics do not prove what I claimed a month and a half ago. Alright, this next one's from a guy named Sean Green. This clown is just another sports entertainment fan. He admitted himself he doesn't care about actual wrestler. Dude may as well go watch a fucking soap opera then. LOL. Sir, what is it that got you into wrestling, sir? Because if you say that it is the wrestling, just remember that what they're doing is fake, it's an act, and that's what got you into it then, sir. And when did sports entertainment fan become a thing? Like, I know smarks being wrestling fans is a thing, but when the fuck did a sports entertainment fan become like a thing? When did that become a phrase that we use on the internet to describe someone that is like an anti-smark? Like, last time I checked, there were so many of you sheep that are out there that there shouldn't be a way to classify someone that goes against you, because not a lot of people have the balls to do that. Size doesn't matter. Small guys have talent. Just your fucking username alone makes me not want to read this fucking comment. You, my friend, know nothing about wrestling. Why call it wrestling if what happens in the ring is not most important, you idiot? Stupid gimmicks and storylines are for the stupid people that are too stupid to appreciate the skill and talent that goes into a great match. Wrestling is fake! When will you fucking idiots understand that wrestling is not real? Everything is orchestrated. Wrestling is an art, a great skill to do the drop kicks and other moves that you mock and call flippy shut just because you are too stupid to appreciate skill that goes into that. You probably think Hogan Andre at WrestleMania 3 was a great match with your mentality, you moron. Yes, it is. You know why it's a great match? Because it actually meant something, because it built the WWE. That match drew what was the biggest audience in history. Okay? Put fucking Hideo Itami and Finn Balor in a main event of a WrestleMania and call me if it draws 2,000 people. Hogan and Andre on their own. And don't give me that bullshit that Steamboat and fucking Savage are the ones that drew that crowd. Because back then there was not as much promotion about that. What everyone knew going into WrestleMania 3 was Hogan versus Andre, and that drew 93,000 people to go to an arena just to watch that match. Was the wrestling quality of it any good? No. But more people remember that match than they remember Shelton Benjamin versus Shawn Michaels on Monday Night Raw in 2004. Alright, there's a few more I wanted to get to, but now rereading them, they all sound pretty similar. Let me put it like this, right? If I don't like what I'm seeing right now, I should stop watching. You mean the same way that you guys stopped watching when Daniel Bryan didn't win the Rumble in 2014? Is that how you want me to stop watching? So that pretty much about wraps that up. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get more of these comments, so I should have a lot more fun with the next other show. In the meantime, anyway, this has been the other guy with the other show, saying yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Die, Roman, die. Ah.